That's you got sharing going on.
Three off a season high.
Let me take this one. So Lumbo get mad at me. Yeah, man. I know, like I said, with Chris not being in, I thought the focus of today was going to be shot selection. I think something that plays a vital part in that is us sharing the ball. And I thought we came out and did that. So everybody spread the wealth, and everyone came a big contributor.
Russia was talking about experience contributing to that, Jarrett. Just guys, as you said, knowing what to do without their main guy. Did anybody talk, ask, say anything, or was just something that was understood?
No, we have the same mind frame, the same focus coming in each and every game. Just don't panic. Don't go away from your normal game plan. Because Chris is out, obviously he's a vital part of our team, but we still have an overall team scheme that we stick to regardless of who's on the floor. And I thought we did that pretty well today.
You haven't had to do this in a while. You just sit for a while and come back and produce right away. Rasha seems to thrive in this situation right now. But does it amaze guys like you that he can be out for so long and just sitting around doing nothing and then come in and just contribute the way he did?
It's actually pretty remarkable. In my personal opinion, I think basketball is a game of rhythm. And he hasn't been in the lineup for a while, and for him to
25
right
DNP CDs.
For him to come in and contribute the way he did tonight, or whenever his number is called upon, it is really unbelievable. I think that's just a testament to him always being ready when called upon, and me getting him the ball.
Jared, what was the key for you? I mean, kind of a subpar performance against Memphis. You bounced back tonight. Talk about, what helped you get going.
I just got back to having fun. We was all out there smiling, laughing, just basically enjoying the game. And I think that's typically what allows us to play loose, allows us to, showcase our high-powered offense. And I think that's what we did today.
Thanks, problem. That mask away? We're done with that now?
Yes. I hope so.
You got rid of it for most of the night. I mean, it was just the first few minutes, and then the straps weren't working for you tonight, or?
Like I told you guys before, because of the straps, keep sweating my hair, so it keeps moving. And in that time, it's not fit, so it keeps moving and it bothers me. And it was really affecting my game because, all game I have to, fix my mask, fix the straps and try to think that instead of just trying to focus on my game. Now I'm just trying to fix my mask all the time, even like when I'm running, I'm trying to. At one point I was just trying to, when I'm running, get the straps and fix it, so those things is not really comfortable, but I know it was good for me to, protection, but on the end, I have to make a decision, to try to play my game. I'm saying, so tonight I feel more comfortable without a mask, and we'll see tomorrow. I mean, I got to talk to doctors and see if he's really 100% healed. Try to move on. So they still trying to be, careful about it, but on the end, like I said, it's not really comfortable about it, and we'll see when the time comes tomorrow. Then hopefully it will be like a few minutes again. I'll take it up.
Just throwing it in the
I was gonna kick it, but no, it wouldn't look nice, like that. So.
What else helped you get going tonight? Pretty decent night, scoring, rebounding.
I've been you guys know what I went through. I had to go home, so in that time, I didn't have time to even rest and to get some work in. So when I came back, I was kind of a little bit tired from the roads, and emotion-wise, I was, but right now, I heard things getting much better about my home. That makes me happy. So, and right now, condition-wise, I'm feeling much better. And right now, I have to just, keep being aggressive and trying to attack and trying to play my game. So hopefully, tonight it was a good start for when I stopped it, and hopefully try to continue tomorrow too.
7 players, double figures. That show just how deep this team is.
That shows how unselfish we are. Instead of course, we have good players. They got a contribution from everybody. It's really make us happy. But on the end, it's a great teamwork. Find open guy, make an extra pass. So allowed to have everybody, fill up the game. And tonight it was 7. Tomorrow I hope it will be 8 and 9.
talk about Rasho's effort stepping in.
It was huge, like he's a true veteran, some games he doesn't play, some games 1 minute, and tonight, Chris has been hurt and just wanted to go out there and try to do his best and help the team, and tonight he was feeling good and we find him.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
It's not as bad. Just a slight sprain anywhere towards, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
Do you remember when or how it happened?
I don't know if you guys remember Josh. Josh died for about 3 balls. The first time he dove, he kind of he planted on my foot as I tried to move, and I just sort of twisted a little bit. It's not nothing to worry about.
Right?
Left. Knee.
Close.
Knee bone's connected to the thigh bone.
Is it anything that you see yourself being out of game?
I don't think so. Very minor.
Devin, obviously you guys got a slow start in that first half, but in that third really got it going. Just talk about that run and then what they were able to do kind of stuff.
Well, we made a run. We got out in transition a little bit. We got some stops. But that was the key thing. They had a high shooting night, and we caught them in a period where they were missing some shots. We were getting some easy buckets in transition, and they found their rhythm again in the fourth quarter where we weren't able to get the stats we need to get to make a run.
When they have 7 guys scoring double figures, that shows just how much depth they have.
Yeah, they're tough, but obviously the way they shoot the basketball and the way they spread you out makes them very tough, and obviously they made a lot of jump shots tonight.
Pretty surprised at how they came out with that Chris Bosh.
They're a good team. Obviously, they got some athletic guys. They got some guys who can shoot the basketball, and they're a capable team.
Hello?
Just a little bit, you guys were down, but you made some good runs to kind of get yourself back in it and got to single digits. What was it that they were able to do to just kind of maybe stop the momentum?
They were just shooting well tonight, and they took advantage of us switching pick and rolls and rolled some more guards pretty deep and put them in difficult situations.
How difficult when you have a couple guys maybe go colder than they have been? I mean, what do you guys have to do to maybe just pick that up?
It was tough. They were definitely getting good looks, After a couple, we tried to get Deb going to the basket a bit more to reestablish that. They were getting great looks. There's not much more you can do.
Frustrating after you guys have really just been in every game, essentially, minus maybe one in the last 10, 11 games.
Right, and we just weren't there in the fourth quarter. We played them pretty well for the most part. Even a bit in the fourth quarter, we just didn't finish it off. Probably for the last 10 minutes.
So maybe a play or two that stands out to you from Toronto that just maybe kind of took the wind out of the sails for you guys?
They definitely hit some big shots, the shot clock running out and stuff. So there are a few.
When Bosh is not playing, what does that change? I mean, you go in thinking, all right, their big gun's not in, but all these other guys pick it up.
Yeah, they try to be more up-tempo, obviously, because they have to make up those 24, 25 points a game, so they have to go up and down the floor more, and that's tough to defend with the lineup they play. They got some bigs that can shoot the ball, stretch the floor. It's just tough.
Got a lot of guys on that side put up numbers. I mean, is there anything, a guy who doesn't play that much rush, is there anything you guys could have done differently that thought he hurt you?
I could have tried to run him off line a bit more, make him put the ball on the floor instead of giving him a bit of time to really get a good look at the rim.
As a team, are you kind of surprised that it was a 20-point, that you fell behind that much? It looked like, well, this wasn't one of those games where you didn't have the energy, but, you looked a little out of sync.
They were just shooting well. We were missing some open ones, so it's kind of how it worked out a bit.